rhythm that's bringing me down. I went to him. He said my life's a bore. Joke with my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? I got
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Primetime. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 6. Let's go.
Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
60 Bison. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Steady.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught into space. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
To throw right away is Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Get it.
Out of the gun, Ward. Quickly to the outside and complete.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Third down, they need 5.
Come on, set.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Got it. Ready?
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
They are going for it. It's Ward. Open man left side. He's got it. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Let's go now. Lions.
Throwing now from the gun. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Ready?
1st down, Green Bay.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Lions.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
He'll drop to throw. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And they'll take this down inside with 35. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down, Packers.
60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warriors 70. Ready.
Back to throw. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
49ers 7.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with this.
70 Rangers, 70. Here we go, here we go.
Now, first down throw for Ward. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see, guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
19 Tiger.
Throwing on third down, Ward. This one complete, right side. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
6 yards.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They're going to go. It's Ward. That's taken in. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Ward to throw again. He's going to air this one out. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second and 10. Again, it's Ward. short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
Brings up third and
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. They snap it to Ward. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Get up. Bronco 80.
From the gun, here's Ward. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 7.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Come on. Set. 60.
Back to throw is Ward. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw, it's Ward. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Ready.
To the air again, Ward. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is intercepted.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
19 tight. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Ward gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
First down.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a...
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, 49. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Cougar knife. Check. Panther. Cougar knife.
Drive will start on the ground. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down.
60 by 6. 60 by 6. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lions. Go, Reed, go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First down, Packers.
19, 18.
And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the 49ers' 29-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Now, faking the give. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Cowboy 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But You got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Check out.
They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. And the Packers will cut the lead down to 4.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
Ready, set. Cut 19, cut 19. Set, ready, ready.
On 1st down, Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
At the 22-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A toss left side caught by his running back. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Sixty Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
70 Lions. 19 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing on a run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers cut the deficit down to 1.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready? Crackle 80.
On first down, it's Ward. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A safe kick taken at the 5. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive.
Okay, ready? Warriors, ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Ready?
Shotgun snap for Wolf. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
20.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Now the yard is so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Dragon 60. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Flush to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
70 Rangers.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They wind up getting close to 10 yards on that 4th and 1. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Second Pirate. Down.
Out of the gun, Ward. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this 2nd half. That grab gets them a first down.
Okay, break. 19 Lions. Come on, set. Cougar 19.
From the gun, here's Ward. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready? Here we go. 79, tap the 50.
Throwing now from the gun. A quick slant. Look in by Watson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Green Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Taken down at the 17-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
77.
Throwing is Ward. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication.
Oh, big hole, left side. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That covered 73 yards.
Red. Gravity Lions. Riggs.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
Throwing, Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. There by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
Come on. Hey, catch the Eagles.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's up to the 20. Now he's loose at the 40. And he'll be taken down. A big play after being backed up. 52 yards.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen.
He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
19 Lions.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Niners' 11-yard line.
And this ball is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. He's got it at the 3. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Packers.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
79 Broncos. Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Packers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Trap 60, trap 60.
To throw is Ward. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
It's a gain of 7.
Hold the second.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Looking to throw, it's Ward. There's that man again. Another catch.
Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Come on, set. Cook 19.
On 1st and 10, Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Again, it's Ward. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the 1st half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, 49ers. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead.
Packers 56, Packers 37.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend the return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Mikey, Mustang 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 70 red Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Go.
Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Packers.
And the Packer first down.
Cougar 19. Stop.
They'll look to throw again. To the left side in the hands of Watson. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. Handoff here, up the middle. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
70 Lions. Panther 11. Cup 19. Cup 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's in. Touchdown, Green Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. No problem there on the extra point. And the Packers are able to edge a bit closer.
Packers 44. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
From the
9.
20, here's second down and 9.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Ward. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a first down. And will be a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And this will be incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Let's go now.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ward to throw again. Wells is another catch for his favorite target. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Throwing again is Ward. He's going to let this one go deep. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
To the air again, Ward. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. From the gun, here's Ward. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 70.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 5-yard line.
work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Ready?
Chance to get him closer to that finish line. It is 3rd and 2.
Cowboy 80.
They'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Ready? Here we go, set. Cougar 19, Cougar 19. Viking 8.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Packers.
Packers 60, Packers 60. 19 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. A quick slant. Look in by Watson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Get up. Crackle. Mustang 19.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
19 tight. 19. Ready. 70 Lions. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert.